So just can you tell me about the package and profile they're offering you?
Ma'am, they have designated my profile as a NOC engineer.
Mhm.
Uh, and ma'am, package they offered me. This is my first job which is related to the core networking field.
Yes, I remember. Can you tell us about the interview process with them? How many
Yes,
interviews
ma'am.
were there and what kind of questions they have asked?
Ma'am, first of all, I want to tell you it is a face-to-face interview.
Hello, Siddharth. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm fine. Uh, what about you, ma'am?
I'm also doing great, Siddharth, and many congratulations for getting placed with Bharti Airtel with the payroll
Yes,
of Airtel Telecom. How are you feeling?
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, first of all, thank you for this opportunity. One and only means, ma'am, one and only credit goes to you only
Thank
because
you.
I am only connected to you, and you helped me in every stage, ma'am. Basically, uh, so that's it, ma'am. I'm feeling yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. So Siddharth, as you are not our candidate and you are not even pursuing any courses, I mean, which
Ma'am,
platform
basically,
you are connected with us?
yes, ma'am. Basically, I have connected with you from Telegram.
Okay.
I got the link on WhatsApp. So I redirect to the Telegram, your group,
Mm-hmm.
and after that I found the link for the specific Airtel link, and then I
Mm-hmm.
applied, and then you connected to me. So
Okay. So I'm assuming this won't be your first company that you are applying on.
yes, ma'am. I'm experienced
Mm.
for 2 years.
2 years.
Yes,
Yes, I remember. I remember. Your main concern, I do remember about the profile and everything we had a word. So I do remember. So just can you tell me about the package and profile they're offering you?
ma'am. They have designated my profile as a NOC engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and ma'am, package they offered me 3.36 LPA per annum. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. Basically
okay.
28,000 in per month.
Mm-hmm. Great,
Yes,
yeah, great. So, as I think you just mentioned that you have 2 years experience. So, that many of will think that with 2 years of experience and so on things. So, I would like to know from you about your experience because, as per my knowledge, it was not into the networking field purely, right?
yes, yes, ma'am.
Because
Was
you're saying something, Siddharth.
yes, ma'am. It was basically in a technical support associate role. So it's not in core networking field. Uh, this is my first job which is related to the core networking field.
Yes, I remember you especially told me, ma'am, that I asked you, you have a 2 years of experience, or what is the case? So you told me, ma'am, it's not in the networking domain. So my real concern is to go with the networking profile first, right? You were pretty much focused on this part that, I just need
Yes,
a technical profile. So I said, okay, this is a technical profile, and we can obviously try for you. So I just
yes,
tried for you simply. I just shared your profile because it was relevant. Your attitude towards the joining the networking field was very positive,
yes,
and you
ma'am.
were very open for the salary and stuff. So you were like, no, this is the secondary part, and first let's just discuss about the profile, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And moreover, they offer around three only, up to three, but they somehow increased a little bit amount for you also.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, Siddharth, can you tell us about the interview process with them? How many
Yes,
interviews
ma'am.
were there and what kind of questions they have asked?
Ma'am, first of all, I want to tell you it is a face-to-face interview.
Yeah.
So it was in office of Manisa, and
Mm-hmm.
and there are mainly two stages. First one is technical,
Mm-hmm.
and there is also aptitude part, which is only
Yeah, the
related to
written
the
test.
English. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
So technical, and second one is uh, aptitude. Basically,
Aptitude.
only English, nothing like mathematics.
Okay,
So
okay. मतलब
basically,
grammatical
yes,
check basic करते हैं. Okay.
yes, ma'am. There was a 30 question each section,
Mm-hmm.
and then later n- uh, this stage, and then second stage is direct interview, ma'am. Only
Okay.
two stages. Yes.
Okay, okay. I mean, the first simple call was from HR, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No, not mine, even with the company HR. She must have
Yes.
called you that, okay, this is, and you have to come for this place,
Yes.
and this is the venue and everything. And then you have to clear the aptitude part. Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know
Ma'am,
how
one more
much marks
thing.
is needed?
Ma'am, one more thing I want to tell
Mhm.
you. When HR called me, then there is also a small basic test regarding
Yeah, it
networking.
is. Yeah, it is. It is.
Yes.
They take your basic communication test, that
Yes, ma'am.
either this person is is good for this profile, is it suitable for this role or not.
Yes.
That's also a kind of an interview only. So you
Yes, ma'am.
have three interview, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
one with the HR and two at the office.
Yeah, yeah.
So what sort of questions they have asked you?
Ma'am, and technical or base
Mainly from,
interview?
no matlab, how was your interview? Like it was very deep, it was
No, ma'am, no,
related to
ma'am.
only
Nothing like deep.
CCNA? Okay.
It was basically just basic questions of networking like OSI model, OSI layers, and what
Mm-hmm.
is router, what is switches, and what
Mm-hmm.
is TCP IP. This question is a little bit depth, nothing
Mm-hmm.
more than that. And difference
Mm-hmm.
between this TCP IP and then one more thing UDP protocol there is.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's it, ma'am.
So basically, if someone have CCNA, he can crack this
Yes,
interview,
ma'am.
is it?
Yes, ma'am. And if anybody has CCNA certification, like
Mm-hmm.
from Udemy or even not from Udemy,
From
he
anywhere.
can pursue from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So
that's it, ma'am.
CCNA is, I think, very
Yes,
necessary for networking jobs,
very
right?
necessary and it is a yes, ma'am.
Because every single HR, every company who is hiring freshers, or even the guys from different domains, CCNA is very basic need that
Yes,
they
ma'am.
are actually looking, right? Because
Ye-
nobody is going to tell you the basics, what is router, what is switches,
Yes,
and everyone is also not from BTech or B, right? The backgrounds are also different. So somehow BTech guys have some basic idea about router or switches. I think they
yes,
know the
ma'am. Yes,
basics, a little basics, but the other guys even they don't know what is router,
yes.
what is switches.
For
So
them, this is necessary to
yeah,
pursue
this is
CC.
necessary. CCNA is necessary. Even the BTech guys, yeah, they are, when you
Yes,
ask them a lot of questions, they are also like, ma'am, I don't know that, right? So I think if you are a fresher,
yes,
so
ma'am.
CCNA is a very basic requirement for you to start your career, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Right.
So it was very good for you. You were like, okay, I know these questions. I'll be clearing this interview, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Little bit nervousness I had,
Obviously, it was a
but
face-to-face interview.
ma'am, but when I reached there, the all went away. So,
Great.
and my
That's
interviewer is also very friendly. So
hmm.
nothing.
So is there any I mean scenario-based questions or just
No, ma'am, no, ma'am. Nothing
no,
like
no.
this.
And because it's moreover based on the fresher
Yes,
level, so that's why they are focused on the technical part only. Right,
yes,
right.
ma'am. Yes.
So, do you know that how much marks is required to clarify that aptitude test?
Ma'am, how much more? Total it
Mm.
is 30 questions,
Okay.
and you need to perform well in English field. And
Hmm.
rather than and other than this technical round, it is not like necessary to pass every question
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or
Okay. Okay.
anything like 50%. There was nothing.
Around
Yes, ma'am.
around 50%.
Yes, around
Because
50%, ma'am. It is, but
how
it is
much you
more
scored?
than that. Ma'am, technical, ma'am, I scored less, but in English portion, I scored well. I
Um,
think around 21 marks out of 30.
Great. Out of 30. It's a very great
Yes,
number. So overall, I think they need at least 40% or to
yes,
50%
ma'am.
to. If you are scoring lesser than 40%, so that your chances will be low.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am. Either you
Not even
perform
low.
in technical field or perform in English field. Basically, they want aptitude.
Okay, okay. Great. So Siddharth, as you are into the industry from last 2 years, and I think this won't be the first platform. I mean, this PyNet won't be the first platform, and you would have, in your past, you must have searched a lot of things for the jobs, and you must have
Yes.
looked for platforms where you can get the opportunities, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
do you have any suggestions for the people who are from different background, or maybe have started their career into not into the the core networking? So, do you have any suggestions for them how they can start their career into the networking?
Ma'am, first of all, you also told that the CCNA is necessary. So first of all, pursue 2 or 3 months, whatever your capability to
Mm-hmm.
complete that course.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, search actively and uh, persistently for this job, any particular field you want on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also refer to your friends' referral. Yes, ma'am. First, lastly, I would suggest anybody you he must connect to you, such as PyNet Lab, ma'am, because you can refer. And I think
Mm-hmm.
you referred me in just 1 or 2 days. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, it was quick. It was
Yes,
quick.
ma'am. You just referred and I got the call within one
Yeah,
hour. I think yes. So
I think it was
to
fast. Yeah.
start, yes, ma'am. To start the career, it is best organization like use of ma'am PyNet Lab.
I mean, they can use this free job support program of PyNet
Yes,
Labs,
ma'am, of course.
right? So yeah, it's actually, you see, we do have our own candidates whom we give our personalized, obviously the personalized guidance and everything. But why we are doing it? We have a lot of openings. We are just trying to fill it up. We are giving it to the person who is in the need, right? As we had a discussion, your profile was a good match, and everything was budget, and everything was into this
Yes, ma'am.
into the consideration. So I just call you, okay, if you're interested, let's just start. And I have just forwarded your profile, and it worked somehow.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes it's take time for people, because obviously the process is not same for everyone. So
Yes, ma'am.
sometimes it just take 2 days or 3 days, sometimes it's take 10 days or 15 days. Yeah, it is a different for everybody. But if you are very focused, and you have that patience, and you can wait,
Yes,
because see, it's a free job support program, right? So I
yes, ma'am.
might have 30 people at the same time, I might have just two people at once, right?
Okay.
So it does depend how many openings I am working on in a day, right? Everything, there are many aspects, and I do have my own
Yes,
candidates. So it doesn't work in the same way with everyone, but our motto is just to help people.
yes,
If you
ma'am.
have applied, there's just one mantra. The moment I post openings, uh, it is very important for you to apply as soon as possible. If you're
Yes,
applying on this opening after 3 days, I might have already shared the profile. There are
yes, ma'am.
high chances, right?
Yes,
So you need to be you need to see the date on the post
yes,
while you are applying. Most of the people do this mistake. They're applying on a post which is old, 1 month older, 2 month
yes, yes,
older, which is not even not active, right? In a current
yes,
moment. So if you're applying, just check the posting date. It should be under 15 days,
yes,
according to me. And it should be under 15 days. And if you're applying on those, which I mean, postings, you have a good chance of getting a call. And
yes, ma'am.
condition applies, your profile should be suitable for that particular
Yes,
opening. Otherwise, it is not possible for us to call every single person who
yes,
has
ma'am. Of
applied
course.
on the posting, right? So it is really great that we somehow help you to land a job. And I think you are about to join on this next week, like by Monday, right?
Yes,
Your documentation
yes,
process is going on.
yes, ma'am.
Great,
It's
great.
happening.
So I wish you very good luck, Siddharth. And thank you for sharing your interview, process with us. And I hope that the people who are going to see this video, obviously they are going to take some I mean, somehow it's gonna help them in such a way, right? If you
Yes,
are also planning, they're planning to crack the interview with this Bharti Airtel. I think this video can help them how they can prepare themselves, right? So
yes, ma'am.
it's,
Sure,
it
ma'am.
is, I
It's
mean,
my
it's
pleasure to connect with you. So I got the
Same
opportunity.
here. And I'm very thankful that you have given me your time. And I think you were somewhere you have some planned and everything.
Yes,
You were busy from last 2, 3 days, but somehow you managed to, find out some time. Thank you for that. And wish you good luck. And that's all from my end.
okay,
Thank you.
ma'am. Have a good day.
Same to you.